Hello everyone, how are you? Thank you for come back to my channel. I know there's a lot of things going on during the break, Christmas and New Year's, and I hope you all have a great Christmas holidays with your families. Today on this videos, I would like to provide an update to you, and this hopefully will be help you to answer a lot of questions you going to have regarding about the student back to school, and this is from the Boston Public School website. So I pull out the FAQ from their website so you can view it also. So they have a lot of questions regarding about the COVID, when the student back to school, what is their process, how it will be look like, what you need to do, etc. So for example, one of their questions is, what do I do if I think I have the COVID, right? So when you click on the arrow right here, it will be popping out. They ask the school asking you to review the home health checklist for the symptom. This health checklist is the school provide to the student and parents, so they can look at it every day. They can check on that list every day before the student going to school. For example, let me click on this. They have the link for you too. So you can see, you know, they list out of the symbol, the sample of the symptom for the COVID you need to be cautious. So if your child have any kind of this symptom, the child must stay home. For example, like if they have the fever, they have difficult breathing, they have sore breath, they have the new loss of taste or smell, or they complain about their muscle ache or body ache, or even though they have the sore throat, cough, nausea, vomiting, headache, for example, those the child needs to stay home with those symptoms. And or if your child's unvaccinated and have close contact with a person who have the COVID-19 outside of the BPS buildings, they have to stay home, quarantines, and follow the directions provided by the healthcare provider or the local board of health, right? So they have the information in family language too. So if any of you need this type of language, you can click on it. They have the language available and explain it to you. So to help you better understand, right? So that is the home health checklist. And if you think your child have a COVID, then stay home, get tests at one of the CD Boston free site. They also provide the rabbit pet kit to the kid before the Christmas break. So you can use that to test, and they have the result immediately within 15 minutes. You can see the result, and you know exactly you have the COVID or not, or your child have COVID or not, right? And what do I do if you have the COVID? So after you get the test, right, what do you need to do? So you need to, if the test result is confirmed that you have the positive, you should isolate for 10 days. And the parents need to report or call the school or nurse of the school and let them know your child will be out for COVID for 10 days. so the school can mark on it and, you know, give them the excuse access. And this is another question I think is also helpful to you. What is the plan for the student who are confirmed with the COVID-19, right? Like I mentioned in the previous questions, the parent must report the COVID-19 positive diagnosis to the school nurse or the school principal, right? And they must follow the public health guideline. They have to isolate for 10 days. They return to school only after without 24 hours if they get the fever. And then after quarantines, they need to, they will, during that time, the school will be connect with the parents and the student and connect them to access the tutoring during their time at home, either by the BBS educator or external partner. So you can see they have having the confirmed positive case COVID in a school does not mean the school is unsafe or that student or staff should be stopped coming to the building. But definitely you need to follow the guidance, right? Isolate themselves or yourself before at least 10 days. And, you know, don't go on out. How do you know if someone in your child's school have the COVID? So the school will be send out the message to the families and staff to reporting a confirmed positive case in the school building by the emails or the letter. Or you also can go to the BBS website, which is the link right here, the bostonpublicschool.org COVID dashboard. From there, you can able to see the number of students or number of people get the positive COVID right here. They have the number report right here. So they have a lot of good Q&A, the questions and answer for family to review here. But it's very helpful. So if you have time, go through it. I just point out a couple of them for you to, for your reference, right? So what is some of the questions? This is also a good one. Are the vaccine required? So the answer is the vaccines is strongly recommended for the student who are 5 years old and up. BBS will offer on-site vaccines this year. And also the city of Boston, they just announced the vaccine mandate for all city staff. So you can see that this is very important. When you get the vaccines, it's helping you a lot in your families or whoever get the vaccines to have the high risk of get into the COVID. So keep scrolling down. You can see the questions, right? One of the questions asking how the quarantine related absence affected the typical day policy for staff, right? So if you click in here, they will be say, similar to the City of Boston attendance policy, absence related to quarantine or isolate will be treated at one absence instead, not only 10 individual absence. So for example, if you absence, you need to leave for 5 days, 10 days in the quarantines due to the COVID absence, then they count only one absence instead of 10 days. So there is a lot of good information here. There is also another question right here. What type of PPA will be provided to students at school? PPA, PPE stand for personal protective equipment. So the school has supplied with disposable masks inside for student and staff. So if the student or staff, they forgot to wear their mask at the school, they can access on those for free. The nurse will be also provide with appropriate personal protect equipment and according with the public health guidance to the student or to the families as needed. They have a lot of good informations in here. Beside of the Q&A, right? Beside the Q&As, you can look in here. They have the information about the communication from superintendent to the family. If you click on that, all the communications that Dr. Brenda Casellas have been sent it to the family. They have the letter link here in all parents' languages. The day that the letter sent it out, you can click on it and looking for more information. If you want to know about the vaccines information, you can click here too. So they will take you directly to the site, boston.gov website or the Boston Medical Center website. And then they have the date available, right? So you can click on to see like where is it, when is that, right? They also have the information about the COVID reporting, right? So if you click on this, you can see the number of the student in each school report. Okay, K by school, case per week. You can see also view that. So this is the information. So up to today, positive case yesterday is 2,046 case in the Boston Public School. And the number of students get affected is 1,625. And the number of staff is 421, right? And it has specifics by school. If you keep scrolling down, you can look at it. How many cases per year, this year so far, up to this year so far, and then how many positive case in the past weeks. So you can see exactly. Right. Okay, so hopefully this information is very helpful to you all. If you want to know more information about this, go directly to the bostonpublicschool.org website. In there, you can find out more information about that. And thank you for listening and look forward to see you on the next videos.